Yep. Yep. But she wasn't opening the doors. Victor 2, can you have the caller come to the door? Come on out here. I don't want to talk in front of your kids.
Huh?
Come on out here. I don't want to talk in front of your kids.
Yeah. My kids ain't here.
They go with him?
No. They went to the park with the neighbor.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, I thought you weren't going to open the door for him.
Yeah, but he was beaten, and I didn't want my kids to, overreact. Hello?
If you're on the phone with 911, you can hang up. We're here.
No, this my son.
Oh.
Hello? Huh? Why you didn't go on Addison? Yeah, tell her y'all could go. Y'all could go to the gas station on Addison. Okay. Yeah, the police call.
Okay.
Hello? Yes. They here. I'm right here with them. Okay.
All right. So.
Okay, so the thing is, I got a newborn, so I didn't want him to wake the newborn. So that's why I opened the door or whatever. But he got to be somewhere watching. Well, he got my house keys, and he's in the
He has your house keys?
Yeah, he got my basement key. So I don't know if he in his basement because I can't find my basement key, but I just don't want him here. I don't want him to come nowhere near my house.
I got you.
He got a warrant. Did you see
Yeah,
it?
I know he has a warrant.
Yes, and now, and I told him, you're going to go to jail. So probably now, he's probably on his way. He probably got his Uber, and he probably on his way to the gas station.
Right, so walk me through. So we leave, and then what happens?
You leave.
So he shows up.
As soon as you leave, but what I did was,
So,
I'm thinking you in the area, so I kept letting him beat. I'm thinking you was going to pull up. I kept letting him beat on the door, but I didn't want him to make the baby because my baby just had a...
all right, so you open the door. He comes in.
I open the door. He's pulling my hair.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, you see his Uber?
So he pulls your hair. Did he pull you to the ground at all? Does he hit you?
He tried to pull me out the door, but he know that my neighbor's quick to call the police, so I screamed and he ran or whatever.
Okay. And the kids were in the house when this happened, or they had already gone to the park?
No, they gone to the park with the neighbor. That was my son just calling me. He was the neighbor.
Right.
I got my newborn. My newborn asleep.
Is it TASIA?
Yeah.
You have a middle name?
D.
D?
Mm-hmm.
What's your newborn's name? Tasia.
Huh?
What's your newborn's name?
My newborn don't got nothing to do with
Gray hoodie, black pants, red and white shoes.
My newborn don't got nothing.
Because they were here when it happened?
No, my newborn, no. Okay, I don't want to make... It's okay, then, because I don't want
Here,
no
listen,
DCFS involved,
nothing. DCFS isn't going to get involved because a domestic happened in the house. But I have to document it because they were present. So
No,
if you hold on, let me finish. All right, I'm going to give you some paperwork on how to obtain an order of protection against him. They have to be included in that paperwork. Because
it's okay, because that's I don't want DCFS. It's okay, he gone. I don't even want to do it.
Well, we don't know he's gone.
Y'all, he ain't right here, so it's okay, because I don't got time for DCFS. I got a new
DCFS, it's not, they're not going to open a case against you, is what I'm getting at. That's not what they're doing. You don't get, or if somebody shows up to your house and comes in and pulls your hair and then leaves, your DCFS isn't going to take your kids away. That's not what they do.
Okay.
You said your other kids had already gone to the park?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is the basement locked?
Yes, I can't get in. But my son got a basement key, but he's gone.
Okay. All right. If you want to go, I'll give you one of these, okay? This is a QR code. If you scan it, it's going to take you to a website. It's a fake website. It says sign up for meditation classes. If you click one of the links at the top or the bottom of the page, it's going to bring you to the DuPage County website for domestic violence information. So it walks you through what domestic violence is, how to get an order of protection issued against Daryl. So if he shows up here, you can do most of it online. You're going to have to go to court at some point just to testify in front of a judge. Said yes, all this is true and accurate, and then they'll issue the order of protection against him.
Does he do so? When they arrest him on this warrant, will he?
It depends on what I don't know exactly if it's a bond or if he's got to go to jail. I don't know. But the way the state is now, there's no more bonds. It's just either you go to jail or you don't go to jail. So here, take that. All right. So I would strongly recommend you do that, because then just him showing up here anywhere near your house is something that we could arrest him for.
Okay.
And then he would be notified, hey, you can't come back here no more. All right. If you want to go inside and lock your door, we're going to check the basement.
Okay, y'all want to leave or y'all?
No, well, I'm going to be in the area, but I'm going to go check the basement first, make sure he's not down there.
I just told my son, and bring me the key.
Your son's coming back with the key?
That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
I told him I'm right here so he could just walk. I don't want the neighbors all in the business. He said, you want Carter, come by here real quick. I need the basement key. Just walk. Come on. I see y'all in front of her house. Just come on.
Kid's coming with the basement key so we can check.
He probably got the Uber. I can't see him now.
How would you know what that sounds like?
Well, we were here pretty quick, so from the time you called, it was maybe 30, 45 seconds before he got here, so I doubt he had an Uber ready to go already.
Yeah, but he'll go that way because he know y'all be coming up, so he'll go through the alley.
I checked the alley before I knocked on your door, and I didn't see him in there. And the same thing last time. I drove the alleys before I came and talked to you last time.
Probably, I'm telling you, can't you call Chicago police? And he's probably at that gas station. He hangs right there. He's probably, if he got in his Uber, that's what he want. He just coming because he don't got nowhere to sleep. So he think he gonna come here.
What's his name?
He hang.
Daryl Williamson.
You just don't.
No, that was his sister. That's when he came here to try to bust my windows.
Yeah. At like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, he came trying to bust my windows, and I called the police.
Yeah.
I wasn't here though. I just called because he be threatening me. He be sending me texts like, "Oh, I'm gonna bust your windows." So I called you to tell you that he was, and now he just left him. He was out here again.
A primary charge is domestic battery under 720 ILCS 512.3.2. The statute requires a domestic relationship and either bodily harm or physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature with a family or household member. A shared children relationship satisfies the domestic nexus. Hair pulling and attempted forcible removal satisfy both statutory prongs. Causing pain constitutes bodily harm, and the contact is provoking by nature. Scienter requirement, acting knowingly, is demonstrated by deliberate physical action directed at another person. First offense domestic battery is a Class A misdemeanor. Up to 364 days incarceration and a $2,500 fine. Under 720 ILCS 512.3.2, a subsequent domestic battery conviction becomes a Class 4 felony, carrying 1 to 3 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. The active DuPage County warrant invokes 725 ILCS 5107-Stat. 2. That statute authorizes warrantless when an officer has reasonable grounds to believe a warrant has been issued in this state or another jurisdiction. The officer's prior knowledge of the warrant, confirmed through dispatch, met that statutory threshold without qualification. Voluntary surrender by the subject eliminated any need for pursuit or extended investigative detention. Basement sweep is a consent search governed by Schneckloth v. Bustamante 412 U.S. 218, 1973. Voluntary consent removes the warrant and probable cause requirements off the Fourth Amendment entirely. Illinois v. Rodriguez 497 U.S. 177, 1990 adds the apparent afferent authority doctrine. A consent search survives Fourth Amendment challenge provided the officer's reliance on the consenting party's authority was objectively reasonable. Under 325 ILCS 5.4, the Illinois Abused and Neglected Child Reporting Act, law enforcement officers are mandatory reporters when a domestic incident occurs in a household where minors reside. Documentation is required regardless of the children's physical presence at the time of the battery, clarifying that this does not trigger active DCFS involvement removes a critical barrier to domestic violence reporting. The emergency order of protection operates under 750 ILCS 60/214 of the Illinois Domestic Violence Act of 1986. Emergency orders are issued ex parte, without the respondent present, on the petitioner's sworn petition alone. Upon issuance, any contact by the respondent with the protected party or her residence becomes an independent Class A misdemeanor under 750 ILCS 62/2, a separately chargeable offense that substantially expands the basis for rearrest.
Do you have anywhere you can go for the night? So if he does come back here, that you're not in harm's way.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to my mama's house. My mama called me. I'm probably
Your
gonna
mama stay around here?
No, my mama stay north, but I normally be there anyways.
Okay,
Like, so.
I gotcha.
Is he on top of the AC? On cell?
What am I? The key? That's the key. Why how you lose your voice? Come on, Lauren.
Thank you, buddy.
Sir? Bueno.
Good.
It's as good as it gets.
Yeah, nobody's screaming. There's no stuttering going on. No. I'm like, let me get my best friend out. Give me my best friend.
All right.
Best friend.
So I'm gonna stay around in the area looking for him. If he comes back, call us right away. Do not, under any circumstances, open that door.
I'm not.
You leaving right now?
Yeah, my mama be here. She said she gonna come when she get out of work. She don't get out of work till 7.
Okay.
But
All right. I'll hang
I'm
out
telling
around
you,
here.
I think he's going. I think he going to the. Especially,
We're good.
my son just came home from his auntie house,
Mm-hmm.
and my son be quick to call the police. So he don't really like coming when my son is here because he know my son to call the police.
So I'm just telling you, all right? I'm gonna hang out in the area, but if I have another call, I have to go to that.
Go ahead.
So if he shows up here and starts banging on the door, do not open that door. I don't. Waking the baby is irrelevant. I want to make sure that you're safe and that you don't get hurt any further. Okay?
Okay, and should I call the Chicago police just for them to see if he had?
No, don't. Because they're not gonna go. I'll be straight up with you. They ain't gonna go.
Okay.
So they have other things they're gonna do. They're not gonna go look for a guy that doesn't have any warrant, or
DuPage.
doesn't have a warrant, that has a warrant in DuPage and is wanted for something that happened in DuPage. It doesn't have a warrant for yet.
Okay, so how can I get a warrant for this?
So I'm gonna get a warrant. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, you gonna get a warrant?
So I'm
for
gonna get a
this?
warrant for this incident for the domestic battery.
You sure?
Yep, 100%.
Okay. How I'm gonna follow up with this?
You can call the station after the fact, or if I'm able to get him tonight, I'll call you and let you know.
Okay, so let me write down your information because
I'll
said
give you one of my cards.
This is this specific incident.
This incident it's gonna be for domestic battery.
Okay. Okay, so the issue is gonna be the
Victor
warrant.
2, can I get a case number?
So he'll have
me
two.
step
He's gonna have 2 warrants.
Yep. Ten four. That's the report number on there.
Okay, thank
All right.
you. And you gonna get the warrant issued today?
It'll be tomorrow, more than likely, because the judge isn't here on the weekends. So
Okay.
I have to. It won't be till tomorrow morning sometime.
Okay.
All right. But you have somewhere to go. You're gonna go stay with your
He's on
mom.
probation, so I really want him locked up. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with my mom until y'all get him. So once you get that warrant, if I see him, I can follow in on him without. But
He's got a warrant now anyway, so you call him. You see him, you call.
Okay.
Especially if he's in over here.
He probably ain't going. I'm gonna go to my mom's house, so I'm gonna go to my mom's house.
All right. So that's a good idea. So I recommend you stay there for a little bit so things cool off, and if he comes
Yeah,
back
'cause
here, then
I'm gonna go to my mama's house. My mama stay north, so
Alright.
I'm gonna be there. In
how far north?
city. But he don't know my mama stay.
No, yeah.
So
Obviously,
you
I ain't gonna tell him. So, all right, man.
Okay, so you gonna call me once you get the warrant put out?
I'll either call you tomorrow morning once the warrant's approved, once I get it, or I'll send you a text. So I got a work phone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Illinois abolished cash bail under the Pretrial Fairness Act, the SAFE-T Act, effective September 18, 2023. Pretrial release is now determined exclusively by a judicial officer at a detention hearing under 725 ILCS 5110 to 6.1. For this case, an active warrant combined with a new domestic battery charges supports a prosecutor's motion for pretrial detention on public safety grounds. Use of force is evaluated under Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989, applying a three-factor objective reasonableness test: severity of the crime, threat posed, and degree of active resistance. The subject was cooperative, unarmed, and made no resistance. Soft, empty hand control was both the minimum force level and the legally correct response. Any escalation would have been objectively unreasonable under Graham.
What's up, man?
I'm trying to turn myself in.
For what?
I had got a warrant.
Okay. What's?
I had,
You got an ID with you?
My ID?
Yeah.
No, I don't got my ID with me. I had a warrant for misdemeanor domestic. I was on Zoom, but I fell asleep on Zoom.
What's your name?
Daryl Williams.
You are right. You do have a warrant, because I'm the one who got the warrant. All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, would I be able to get a pen and write my numbers
Yeah.
and shit
I'll
down?
take care of all that. All right. All right. Just relax your hand, man. You're only going to be in handcuffs for a minute here.
You had to put
2-1
these
now in
on?
custody. Yes, I do.
Like I was trying to run away.
No, I know, man, but I got policies. 2, Victor 2.
You said you the one got the warrant?
Yep.
So like what kind of warrant is it? Like
It's for domestic battery, like you said. Take your time, man.
so do I see a jail tomorrow?
You're gonna go to jail as soon as we're done processing you. Before I take the cuffs off, do you have anything on you you're not supposed to have?
Nope.
Sure.
Come here, a pen and a piece of paper.
Yeah, give me a second, man. Just have a seat.
A responding officer receives an A. Statutory application was precise across 5 separate legal frameworks, including the SAFE-T Act, DCFS mandate, and Order of Protection procedure, with 0 material errors. Pre-approach alley sweep, consent-based basement search, and low-force arrest-reflected training and tactical discipline operating in concert. The solo domestic response is a noted officer safety gap. The victim receives a B+. She removed her children, reported promptly, and engaged cooperatively with every available legal remedy. Opening the door for a subject with an active warrant, regardless of the rationale, transferred tactical control to the aggressor and directly created the assault opportunity. Daryl Williamson receives a D. The elements of 720 ILCS 5-12 3.2 are fully established: domestic relationship, intentional contact, provoking nature, voluntary surrender prevents an F. It does not alter the offense. Prior threatening conduct, a 2 a.m. window assault attempt and documented threatening texts, establishes an escalating predatory pattern that reinforces the basis for pretrial detention. First lesson, pursue an emergency order of protection immediately under 750 ILCS 62 text. An ex parte order converts the respondent's proximity into an independently chargeable Class A misdemeanor, that is leverage. Second lesson, domestic battery in Illinois does not require visible injury under 720 ILCS 5-12 3.2. Physically provoking contact, including hair pulling, satisfies the statute. Victims and advocates must understand this. The statutory threshold for domestic battery prosecution in Illinois is significantly lower than the public commonly assumes. Third lesson, do not open the door. Opening a door to a subject with an active warrant transfers situational control entirely to the aggressor. Call 911. Stay behind the door. Let law enforcement make contact. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was useful, subscribe for more legal breakdowns off police interactions. Thank you for watching.